Shuffling up, shuffling up. Oh wait. I'm at the top. Well, that's fine, I guess. I prefer to be at the bottom, actually. Let me transform this. Did that even... I don't know if that was the right thing. I flipped. I rolled an 11. There we go. Alright. What are we going to start off with? Oh, I see he's got droll in his hand. I synced it. What am I going to do? Oh, I got to use the snake. Yes, use the snake. We gotta add, what do we add, mirror sword? Or are we gonna add the, yeah, add the mirror sword, buddy. Add that mirror sword. Oh, we used the droll. Oh, come on. We gotta do something about that. What do we got? There we go. That's what I like to see, baby. Called by that droll like it's nothing. Alright, hurry up. What do we got, me? I'm taking too long. We normal summon that boy? Alright. He couldn't stop me now, I guess. I always got Poplar. A spell card. What's that? What's that he's putting on top? Well, I added a chimera fusion. Activating it, alright. We're gonna activate that baby right away, huh? Go ahead and make us a Baphomet the King. I'm gonna chain one the Gazelle to add and chain two Baphomet the King to dump, it looks like. I skipped past Master Tau. I don't know why. I don't have anything else to dump, I don't think. Yeah. There we go. And then add off the Gazelle. Probably gonna add Nightmare Apprentice, I would assume. There she is. Let me get that boy. And then we'll use our Master Tau's effect, I'm pretty sure, right after that. Come on. Activate that Tau, baby. We need that special summon. Don't you forget that Tau. Don't you forget that Tau. You must be talking about something. There we go. I fucking remember the Tau. See? See? I'm not dumb. had the light hex sealed in my opening hand. That's not great. Looks like I did a chain and then add. I chained on the add, I think. Chained Mirror Sword Tribute on the add of the add effect of Apprentice. And then we'll use that other Baphomet boy effect. Get me some more cards in my hand. It's looking pretty good. Pretty sure I added Diabells off Apprentice. Activated Chimera Fusion in the graveyard to add it back. What else we got? I must be thinking about it. Thinking for too long. Come on, boy. Do something. Play your damn cards, you fool. I'm second guessing way too much here. Really shouldn't be an issue. What am I thinking about? Or is he doing something? No, it looks like he's just looking at his hand. Must be considering my fusion options. I don't have a beast probably to make the... That might be the problem. I wasn't running two of the Baphomet fusions at the time because I couldn't find my other one. But I can still make... Yep, there we go. I can still make the other fusion. Oh, or that's even better, actually, for this scenario. Because I already have another Chimera Fusion. And I can use this boy's effect to put a fusion or poly at the bottom of my deck and draw one. Oh, and then I draw something real good here, I'm pretty sure. At least for this scenario. And that card is about to hit the field. Pretty sure it's Branded Fusion. Yep, top deck the Branded Fusion. Like an absolute madman. From which we'll go into... I don't know. Probably Dragoon. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's a light monster for Albion. And I already have the Hex Sealed Fusion in my graveyard from earlier. Activate Albion. Banish the Hex Sealed and the Albaz. And make a Dragoon. Free Dragoon. Oh, I did have a beast. Looks like I'm making this boy chain 1. Or no, it's chain 2, I think. Chain 1, I think, is Berkman targeting Diabels, yep. Oh man, that's a pretty good board. I got a pop, 2 negates, a 3rd negate with Dragoon, and a discard 1 from his hand. And I got a like diet anti-spell out of Diabels pretty much. It's not bad at all. I think I have an imperm in my hand. But I need that in my hand for Dragoon negate. Would have been nice to have another card in hand, but what you gonna do, huh? Can't get greedy. He had another droll, that's hilarious. What did he draw? A monster, it looks like. Can't tell what it is. Looks like he's thinking about how he's going to get over this board, or if he can get over this board. Three negates and a pop is pretty good. We'll go ahead and probably chain Diabels here. Get rid of my Albion so I can activate his graveyard effect at the end of the turn. Yep. And there goes his bonfire. One starter down. Snake Eyes. Diabellstar, sending Poplar. And then I'm pretty sure we're gonna negate. I think he's chaining graveyard effect so that he can chain block the monster on the field. And I'm contemplating negating graveyard effect with Dragoon. Go ahead and graveyard effect with Dragoon. Negate the graveyard effect, looks like. What else has he got for me? I think he's given up. Yeah, because I popped. Oh, I've used. That's right, I chained my other card to pop his Diabellstar. And then he had nothing. So, yeah, I think that was it, and he goes to game 2. It's a pretty good board I had. Not bad. Little Rookie. What are you doing, girl? Meanwhile, I think I forgot to side at first here, and then I decided to side after I start shuffling. Once I realized that he's siding, and I'm like, oh yeah, you could use a sideboard in this game sometimes. I think the only thing I took out... Oh wait, am I doing multiple cards in this one? Because I know in one of the duels, the only card I cited was I took the Ash Blossom out of my deck, so that he didn't get to use it if I did. What do you want? You want to go outside? You want to go putting? Come on. What do you want, girl? Want to go outside? Want to want food? You want to eat? Here. Yeah. Get it. You want to go outside? I think I'm going to take the dog out real quick, so I'm going to pause it before the next round starts. I'll be right back. Oh man, I killed a big ass black widow outside of my front door. Crazy. Alright, is everyone done siding up here? Shuffling. Shuffling. Alright, pretty sure Snake Eyes going first, since he scooped. Looks like he drew 2 wanted. Cross out his hand. Wanted. Is that wanted? Yeah. Pretty sure it is. Star, Snake Eyes, effect, and I'm pretty sure I have a response. Nope, I guess not. Bonfire. I think he said bonfire. Saving that to add, pretty sure. I'll just summon. Oops. Looks like he's off our, now he's using Ash. fastened itself and card from the back row. Taking a summon to Oak. Oh, am I getting those two confused? I don't really know the deck that well. I didn't know it was going to be that much glare on the cards. I would have moved the mat over a little bit. I linked for the Beansmith. I think this is where I attempt to use Nibiru. Yep. And then he has cross out in his hand, as we saw earlier. And then my dumbass puts it in the graveyard, forgetting cross out only negates, it doesn't destroy. But luckily I remember, or my opponent reminds me, one of the two. And I'm like, oh yeah, thanks for reminding me, even though it's probably going to come back to bite you in the ass, which I'm pretty sure it does, because cross out, although it doesn't negate until the end of the turn, pretty sure I managed to live until turn 3, which is his turn again. And I'm pretty sure he forgot to use Poplar's effect in the graveyard. Just kind of a misplay on his end. I'm pretty sure he mentions that. Go to the Fiendsmith, and I believe that's the one. Okay, let's bring those snake eyes back out in the graveyard. And then what does he got for me? I assume he's going to try to make Appaloosa. Oh, I used Ghost Ogre on the Link monster, I think, so that he wouldn't be able to do his Appaloosa then and there after making his fusion monster. I don't remember exactly what my plan was, but I felt that was a good time to use the Ghost Ogre. Although I should have probably used it a lot earlier in the duel. And if not, I should have saved it until he did have Appaloosa, maybe. I don't know. But he does have his fusion monster now. I think he's activating the Fiendsmith Engraver. Adding and discarding Fable, Lori, or whatever it's called. and special summoning it. Fiendsmith Tract is a good card. I think that card is better than Engraver. I'm pretty sure, like, we were talking about it after the duel, and he agreed, like, he'd rather open Fiendsmith Tract than the Engraver. But I don't know. I don't run that deck. But I feel like Fiendsmith Tract is a better card. Kind of surprised that it's the cheaper one. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. I think he's thinking about link summoning, it looks like. A link 1. Okay. For eyes restrict. It's not necessarily a bad link 1. And he's using this graveyard effect of Engraver, I believe, to special summon itself. And now he has 4 materials besides the fusion monster. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to make here, I don't remember. But I'm assuming something along the lines of Appaloosa and some other thing. Let's use some Bonfire. Did he normal summon this turn? I don't think so, huh? He might have. I don't remember. I don't think he did. I think he can still normal summon the Poplar. Maybe that's why he didn't use the graveyard effect earlier. Okay, thinks he's summoning. Oh boy. Yep, that's what I should have saved my Ghost Ogre for, probably. That card needs to be banned. If you don't know what it does, you detach 1 and you can send any card from your deck to the graveyard. And then people send off this blue, what is it, blue tears or something card, and when it gets sent to the graveyard, it lets you set a trap. Some people will set dimensional barrier, or not dimensional barrier, or you could set dimensional barrier, you could set that one trap card, different dimension round, I believe it's called, or you could even set the trap card that lets you special summon what is it, the card that locks you out of special summoning other monsters. People using branded. It's so annoying. But I'm glad he didn't do that and he instead set dimensional barrier. Dimensional barrier still shuts my deck down pretty much, but I do run a few extra deck cards that aren't fusion monsters. And depending on what I have in my hand, I might be able to summon one or two of them. Okay, so I guess he didn't normal summon this turn. And he's going to link for 3 here for Promethean, I believe. And Promethean lets him go dig into his graveyard for a fire. He's going to bring out Flamberge. I see him eyeballing that Nightmare Phoenix. I don't think he's going to be able to make that with his full combo with Appaloosa like he wants to do. So maybe that Ghost Ogre wasn't terrible. It might have secured me at least surviving. He is going to link for 4 anyway, it looks like. Or no, for 2. For Hita. And then he's going to use Hita and the Ixies for another link too, for IP. And then Hita, I believe, has a graveyard effect. That lets you dig into your graveyard for a fire monster as well. I don't remember if you get to add it or special summon it though. Oh, he's using a different effect to put that into his back row. And then ending his turn. Okay. So, I'm guessing he's going to attempt to use Flamberge to special summon that from his back row. And then use its effect. I assume. Although if it was me, I would just I don't know, I'd probably just attempt to activate D-Barrier immediately. What can you really do to stop that? I mean, I guess I could have cited like some back row removal. It's true. Which isn't necessarily a terrible idea. Lightning Storm or something. Maybe a Cosmic. Start off with a normal summon Mirror Sword. I must not have any fusions in my hand. And he's gonna let me use Mirror Sword, I believe. He might chain Flamberge here to special his back row. Is that how that works? Or is he going to IP immediately? Okay. It's not a terrible idea. Into SP. Can't be destroyed by card effects. And since both of these monsters are summoned at the same time, he's going to be able to banish mine. But since it's my turn, I will be able to activate my unsummon effect still first before he gets to activate his. Luckily, I'll still get my draw, or my add, I should say. I think I'm deciding on whether to add Chimera Fusion or the Perfinite main deck monster. Because my add will resolve. I'm pretty sure my add should have resolved after my card got banished, but I'm not really sure actually. Maybe because his hit the field first. Mine resolves first. I'm not sure. I like these banana nut muffins though. Tastes a little cinnamony. And looks like we're gonna add the Chimera Fusion after all. Pretty sure I have Branded Fusion in my hand as well. And I'm doing that first because he knows I have Chimera Fusion. And he knows I can chain it to D-Barrier if he activates it on my Branded Fusion. So hopefully, for some reason, he'll let my Branded Fusion go through. Maybe he'll do that and try to stop the fusion monster I summon before I can make Dragoon or etc. Or he might have even thought I was going for, what's his name, Ringbrum, but I knew that wouldn't do me any good because he has D-Barrier anyway. So if I just summon Albion, the only thing he can do is try to use SP. But then, if he banishes my Albion, his effect will still resolve. Even if he activates D-Barrier first. Because D-Barrier only negates fusion monsters on the field. And his effect activated on the field and he left the field. Let's see what happens. Gotta be something like that. All depends on the chain, baby. Well, he's really thinking about using that D-Barrier. Ruka, you want my muffin? Oh, looks like he let it go through. I was right. He's going to let it go through because I have chimera fusion. Little did he know that chimera fusion was dead and I couldn't activate it. Until I get a card on the field, that is. Summon Albion, activate his effect. Man, who the fuck needs to read Albion? Get out of here. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you, Caleb. Now I change chimera fusion to D barrier. I'm just gonna have to change something. Otherwise I'm gonna pull a monster out. And he knows it. Okay, exactly what I wanted to happen. He chain SP, targeted my Albion, banished him from the field, and now my Albion pretty much imperm dodged his D barrier, and I'll be able to resolve that effect. My chimera fusion unfortunately won't resolve though because I won't have any proper targets to legally summon. I didn't have any like Mirror Sword Knight or anything like that in my hand to make anything good. And I think here I'm communicating the Albion's effect will still resolve since he's leaving the field before D barrier resolves, and after his effect activated. And he's like, yep, you're right, that's a misplay on my end. And then I go ahead and summon my Dragoon, I believe. I think clarifying again about the Albion leaving the field during the middle of the chain before it finished resolving, and his effect already activated, so I will be able to successfully fusion summon Dragoon if I can find him in my extra deck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There he is. I think next time I do one of these duels, I'm gonna record only with the camera and stream with my phone or something, because streaming with the camera just isn't cutting it until I get a better computer. It's not doing the camera justice or the videos, because it's a really good camera. I think I'm clarifying all the effects of the monsters on the field, making sure if I crash into what exactly will happen. I think he's realizing he might have missed opportunities to use other effects as well. Promethean Princess maybe or something. I don't remember him stating that, but I feel like that might have been something. I feel like he could have done that, right? Or am I tripping? Where did I put my drink? I'm fucking thirsty. I think I'm attacking. Okay, yeah, I attacked. I believe that's oak, right? Or is that ash? One of the two. And then I think I pass on that. And I still have that Nibiru in my hand from his first turn. I'm not sure what quite else I have. Ruka, where do I put my drink at, girl? Am I tripping? What is he activating? Wanted? Luke is my dog, by the way. I'm not talking to a human like that. I'll just call people girl. Okay, I think he's using a graveyard effect or something to draw. And then I'm going to draw on resolution. Showing a random guy the quarter century rare. I forget who was with us that night. So many Yu-Gi-Oh nights I get them mixed up. Could have been Marco, could have been anybody. So summon another, what is that, oak? Or is it ash? I forget. Or he's gonna go what, link 4? I believe so. Oh no, he's changing his mind. Realizing SP is a link 2. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not a fool. Going to access code. I think he's activating a graveyard effect? Yeah. Special, and then he's chaining access code, I believe, which cannot be responded to. Placing the Snake Eyes, Giga Bellstar, I believe that is. And then he's going to use its effect to place another fire monster in the spell and trap zone to special summon itself, I believe is the effect. Oh no, he's using an engraver effect in the graveyard. Which will be his third summon this turn. Keep that in mind, because I do still have that Nibiru in my hand. And he's gonna go access code, destroy my Albion. So let me get another branded fusion to my hand or field at the end of the turn, since it's sent to the graveyard. And I do have that live Dragoon that turn, but I might have forgotten that it was live. I'm not sure. Because D-Barrier is only for the turn, I believe. I think I might have just forgotten to use its effects earlier, thinking it was still negated. I mean, I know you can't respond to access code, but... Or maybe I was just letting him combo so I could use the Nibiru. He's gonna go to main phase 2, it looks like. And he's going to his extra deck. Linking for 2 using the access code, I believe. Yep. That's his 4th summon for this turn. And here we go. Fiendsmith link 1. That'll be his 5th summon. I'll chain the Nibiru here. Waiting for a response. Hoping to God he doesn't have a cross out or something again in his hand, because this is probably my only saving grace at this point. I mean, I believe he already went to the battle phase and attacked my Dragoon with the access code. Looks like Dragoon is, not Dragoon, looks like Nibiru is going through. And we're going to give him a smaller token than you usually would give someone, which is usually how you would like to do that. You don't want to give him too big of a token, but sometimes you don't really have a choice. And now we're going to see him try to play through this Nibiru. I waited until he used Engraver's Graveyard effect as well, I'm pretty sure. So he can't do that again. I'm not quite sure what else he can do here. Does he have another play for me? Let's see. Looks like he's cooking. He might be cooking. He's gonna attempt to activate that, I think. Setting a fire from his graveyard to special summon itself. Let's see, what else has he got here? Maybe a link 2 for me. I don't know what link 2s he has left. I think he's thinking, considering what to do. I think he ended his turn. I'm gonna go ahead and add my branded fusion off Albion. Draw. Let's see what I can work with here. I used a branded fusion. I think I'm making Rainbow. I'm contemplating what to make. I think Renbrum is my only option. Yep, yeah, there's Albaz and Gazelle. So we'll go Renbrum, activate Gazelle to add, I'm assuming, Nightmare Apprentice. Alright, special summoning Apprentice by discarding Edgemp Chain, and then I'm going to chain Apprentice 1 and Edgemp 2. Looks like he's chaining his field spell. And then he's going to Moonlight my Apprentice from searching, which isn't too bad because I still get to add off Edgemp Chain, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I picked up my extra deck there. And then we add the Frankfurt, whatever the fuck, Patchwork. At least we'll still be able to use that. Go ahead and make that. Well, not make it, but use it. Give me some poly. And another fucking Edgemp Chain. Now I can fucking at least fusion 1 of my Chimera boys. I can make the what is it, not the Gazelle, but the Baphomet, the King. I can make that. Might have another card in my hand, I'm not remembering. What's that? What's that we got now? I think I'm thinking. Use chimera fusion. That's a misplay. Yeah, I can't make that. Accidentally put the wrong chimera down. Use his effects. Sending Master Tau, then I'll use Tau's effects. Let's see, do I have a mirror sword in there? I hope I do. Oh, yep, let's go. That's all I needed right there. Quick effect, tribute. Now we're back in business. All over again. I should have made SP Little Knight first before I quick effect, because I'm not locked into fusions right now, but after I use this guy's effect I will be. Yeah, I was explaining, I think I explained to him my misplay there. Adding a Chimera Fusion back to my hand now that I control a Chimera Fusion monster on my field or graveyard. And do we have anything else in there we want to use? Nope. Does not look like it. I'm not sure if I'm contemplating, yeah. I think I'm contemplating using Chimera Fusion again. I think I'm going to use the Baphomet Fusion monster and the Gazelle in my hand. And I think I'm going to use them to make Magnum the reliever. Either that or the Beast Fusion. I might make the Beast Fusion. That's not a bad idea. And then use him to make Magnum the reliever. Because I still have a Chimera Fusion in my hand as well. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, because then I get a hand rip plus a draw. Thinking about my plays. I'm like, do I want to use this guy? I guess I do use him. I could have used the fusion monster instead, but that's fine. But I do have a hand rip now, and a couple negates, including an extra deck negate. We'll go, okay, and then we'll go here, and we'll go attempt to swing for game on this guy. I'll attack his 2500 monster, and then use my effect to negate its effects and bring its attacks to 0, and then I'll attack again. 31, and I believe he's already lost life points to Stool because I used a hand trap on one of his cards. And then he got rid of it. The Moonlit hand trap. And I'm negating his effect. Attacking, bringing him to 0, negating his effects, and then attacking again. And then swinging for game with any of my other monsters, honestly. Probably Nibiru. Because he's already lost 2500 from Moonlit Chill. Telling him his monster doesn't get destroyed by battle because mine's an illusion, and then I attack for game. Pretty good match. Not too bad. I actually won against a Snake Eyes player, huh? Snake Eyes Fiendsmith. He did forget his Poplar effect a couple times, so. But it was a good duel.